So we started to find out what's gonna be the over topic. So it should be something related to the inclusion of migrants, and we chosen the tool of filmmaking. The target group should be like ours, 18 to 30. Some people who has experience in the filmmaking areas or just interested are highly requested for this youth exchange. But basically we were focused on that they should have some migration background. The countries who will participate will be Sweden, Germany, Turkey, Italy and France. Yeah. From each country there are gonna be like not more than 6 participants. So
And that's the logic
project will be take place in Turkey, so we implement it in Turkey.
And the logic behind choosing those countries is basically because, at least in the south, there's a lot of migration happening, and also in the north with Sweden and Germany. And we wanted to see the differences in migration between those two different profiles.
How the countries integrate the people and the newcomers. Yeah, we also thought about the budget, and Anna told us
we weren't sure about the numbers, but
we just said about 300 euros for travel costs for the participants, more or less, and something like 30 euros a day for each participant. So at least it was not that much, but we still need a budget for the trainers, for the experts. Actually, the outcome should be that they should make a video or a cartoon or whatever they choose from 3 to 5 minutes, because we thought it's kind of a hard work, but they need to develop in only 4 days. So it should be a short product that they can show it afterwards.
With the goal of raising awareness about like migration and the challenges, related to migration.
Okay. We would like to start with some get-to-know games, icebreakers, like everyone.
Yeah, we thought about, for example, the bingo game where you get a piece of paper with around 20 statements, and then you go within the group and search for people who have, for example, visited over 5 countries, or someone who did a bungee jumping or stuff like this. And then it's the first exercise to get to know each other a little bit more and to exchange some games, because afterwards few people need to present their list who is finished and had the bingo, to present who has what stuff done or have, and then they also need to show who is, for example, Mark or who is Valeria. So they also need to remember the names already. Afterwards we have the circle with the gestures, also not the names. You need to tell your name, show a gesture, which
it was the first one actually. This one was the first one actually, but
and then to also add some adjective, and in the end some small ball throwing game just to repeat the.
Okay, afterwards we're gonna work on our team building. There was an exercise with the rope where they need to explain it, please.
There's a rope which is built together, so it's like a circle out of a rope, and every participant holds onto it with both hands, and then everyone's closing their eyes, and then they need to build some figure, for example a square with a closed eyes. It's very important to work together, to communicate, to listen, and then there's different things which you should do.
Okay, there were several other examples, like some impossible missions with the chairs when you have 3 tasks, and the task has different purposes, and they need to solve it, but you don't know what the other tasks are going to do. Afterwards we're gonna have a coffee break, and then we're gonna proceed with the brainstorming regarding stereotypes and inclusion. We're gonna separate them in groups, and we would like also to talk about the present situation in their own countries, how the local society deals with the newcomers or people with migration background. Then it's lunchtime already, basically. Then we would like to make it more personal and discuss with them their own experience, because all of our participants should be with a migration background, so they have their own experience already. And then we're gonna switch to the movies and talk about the stereotypes in movies, which countries, which cultures are shown, like in what way, which kind of way, and discuss those situations. That's gonna be like already dinner time and international night. But for the international night, we would like to collect all. Like it's gonna be one international night for everybody, and they will have like tables to show the products from their culture and make a short presentation. So day number 2 will be more theoretical, with more input about the film theory, which kind of genres we have, like which kind of types in movies. We're gonna evaluate in groups the 5 steps of developing a movie.
And then writing the story, writing the script, the scenario. And then step 2 would be the pre-production. So you need to prepare the logistics of like the production day. You plan for your budget, the materials that you need, the location where you're gonna produce the video. And then step 3, which is the production. There it's more about operations and producing the content. And then step 4, which is post-production, editing, cutting, and making sure that you have what you want for the video in terms of frames. And last but not least, the distribution. There we're going to share ways on how to launch this documentary or this product online, like how to partner up with PR agencies, how to promote it, how to make sure that it goes viral. And
the second part of the day 2 will be about fantasy and how they can just create ideas, like some creative work. And we're gonna show them at the end of the evening some best practices about movies. Day number 3 is for the participants to produce, like they should start to create the idea, to writing the story, writing the scenario, and start to film. Okay, at the evening we're gonna see some migrational movies, like movies about migration. Day number 4 is for finalizing the product, so they have the cutting part and the editing part. Then we're gonna present the results, and at the end of the day 4 we're gonna evaluate all the 4 days.
At first it might seem a bit technical, but we will use this film method as a tool of get the migrants together, get to know each other and express themselves with the filmmaking. And also we will the proportion of participants will be 50% of local each country and 50% half to half local and migration background. It will be.
So we work with 30 euro per person per day.
oh, okay.
Because we choose Turkey as a cheap country, so we don't have this much cost spending on food and accommodation.